Dr. Amari?
Yes. I take it this isn't a social call.
Kellogg.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do
Okay.
you have it with you?
Yes, I do.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it?
It's a part of the
neural
brain.
interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate
Thank you,
this,
Nick.
You can
That's why you're the homie.
You found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make
What's
sense
going
of any
on?
of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The
It's
mnemonic
too-
impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
A lot.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus.
Okay.
Think of it like computer encryption.
Yeah.
And we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it.
But two.
What if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory.
Into the
lab.
Matrix.
Run your cognitive functions.
We going into the Matrix.
You'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives.
No, we're
through
going into the
whatever
Matrix.
memories we can find.
Let's do it. No questions
Started.
asked.
Just
Come
sit
on.
down over there.
Jack me into the
and
Matrix.
Fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
We going in. Piper, you're just gonna sit there and stare at me? You're fucking creepy. Get away from me.
Initiating brainwave
Get away
migration
from me.
between
Get away from me,
transplant and
Piper.
host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite
What the fuck is
fragmented.
going on?
I'll try to step you through the intact
Am I in the
memories
Animus?
and hope we find one.
Assassin's
with
Creed.
Some clue to the Institute's location.
Where's Nick?
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
These are synapses, right? There we go, using my med school shit. So this is Kellogg's Aw. Look at Kellogg as a kid. When you grow up, kid,
Remember, you
I'll
are
kill you.
experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove
I killed him.
disorienting at first.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think
Yeah,
now she
you're
wanted
gonna dab
me to
on my
kill
hand.
him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules.
Well, so he's from California.
But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Wow.
What a joke.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know.
Wow.
Not then. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
This is actually pretty interesting.
School said the NCR would bring back the good old days, like before the big war.
Don't you listen to that twaddle. I'm going to stop singing you if that's what they're teaching you.
I'm going out. Where the fuck did you put my boots?
Listen to me, Connie. You take this. You're old enough. You're the man of the family now. It's your job to protect us. Your father's useless, but you won't turn out like him. You're a good boy. And all that on the radio. All useless talk. The only thing that will protect you in this world is that gun in your hands. You need to learn to use it if you're going to survive.
I will, Mom. I promise. I won't let you down.
You've always been my good boy.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory.
I kind of feel
posted
bad
in
for
temporal sequence.
Kellogg now. He had a shitty life.
Try that one.
But, I mean, who didn't in the nuclear apocalypse? But, wow. Oh, this is him growing up? No, you had to kill him.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You gotta give it a chance.
Is that my baby?
Father got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of...
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it.
So this when it's
It's
gone.
gone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like.
Wow. Oh, poor guy.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. I know, but that's where I come. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Wow. This man had a daughter.
In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
Well, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while.
Wow.
I know. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got it.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Take me to where I need to go, synapses.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs.
Wow, they killed this kid and his wife?
To help them.
I mean, you kind of killed my wife and kid, so I really don't feel that much bad for you, but...
I found another memory to track. I'll connect you.
Take me away, synapses.
Mind if we...
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. It was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. Suit yourself. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east.
What?
Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it. So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek from us.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this
Yeah.
next one.
So these dudes are from the Institute, most likely.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resource arrangement. just fine. I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world.
Wow.
And the world had it coming.
God damn it, Kellogg. You had a terrible life, man. Your life was pretty bad. You know, I'm kind of glad I killed you, you know? I know you're kind of happy too, right? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, I killed you. Killed my wife. Stole my son. So I shot you right in the head, yeah? Killed you with a gamma gun, yeah? You know? Yeah? Yeah, but you're dead. Okay, why are we just stuck here like this?
First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
The Institute.
First synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making it better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
Okay, can we wrap this up? Yes, no, okay then. I did everything over there.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute, but I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
I already heard everything. What am I missing? No, nothing. Already heard it.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
And that's it. But, you know, I think my game glitched, pretty much.
Mr. Kellogg.
Okay, there we go.
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Look at him. Oh, Kellogg putting in that work. Oh! My boy got the moves. Well, guess who killed you?
Impressive.
Me.
Something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something.
Off to the
They're
Matrix.
running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated.
This son of a bitch. This is where he killed my wife.
Stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all.
Just find it.
Storyline.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
You're not that far behind me, so.
Big heads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends.
The old man?
Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Why am I the backup
Even then,
subject?
I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Well, Kellogg is kind of on my side.
Open it.
Is it over?
My
Are
wife
we okay?
Almost.
and my ugly ass baby.
Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I
Shut
found
up,
another
bitch.
intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, this is where I killed him at, right? 'Cause he didn't live much
Is that
longer after
your
this.
son? This
Hey,
appears
look,
to
it's
be a
Sean.
very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Why do you look like a Mexican?
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Wow, he was just a sucker.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Your life sucked, Kellogg. Your life was real terrible. I'm glad I killed you. And I'm pretty sure you're glad I killed you too.
Kellogg, it's okay.
Who the fuck are you, you blade-looking motherfucker?
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
So I gotta kill Blade?
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow.
Okay.
Heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my
Okay.
father?
Alright. So,
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
what the fuck is gonna happen?
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
No, you won't, Sean. I killed them. Okay, so these motherfuckers could just teleport like that.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Pull my black ass out right now. Out of the Matrix.
Okay?
Wow.
I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had.
I'm alright.
Has ever done this before? How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Yeah, sure.
I saw Kellogg's life.
Life sucked.
The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us. And he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
I really don't care that much, but yeah, I'll forgive him.
It wasn't all his fault. I can't blame him for everything that happened.
If I were a priest, I would say forgiveness is a good thing. We're getting...
Shut the fuck up real quick. Yeah, I bought the bitch. Yeah, I bought the dumb bitch for reasons.
The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
Well, we gotta find Virgil. Duh.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was?
The glowing sea.
That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
Why?
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all.
It's radiation.
So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new, but the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
Perfect hiding
That's why
spot.
he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same, if you're going to follow him.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you.
Just like unprotected sex.
D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get through there with your life intact. And good luck.
It's like
By the way,
unprotected sex is the best.
Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Alright. Let me go talk to him. Piper, you're fired. Let me talk to you for a second though. Let me pipe you down, you know.
Time for some travel fuel. Want one?
Your thoughts?
You know, you are some kind of dedicated. I wouldn't want to share a beer with Kellog, let alone brain.
Is everything all right between us, Piper?
Well, it's awful nice to be traveling with someone who's got their head on straight. So, I'd say I'm good.
Alright.
That's all.
All right.
Let me go talk to Nick. Where the hell are you, Nick? Fuck are all these people?
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head.
Oh shit.
That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
What the fuck? Hey, Kellogg.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking
Oh,
about?
this man got two personalities now.
You
feeling okay, buddy?
all right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You just sounded like Kellogg.
Kellogg just
Yeah.
then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Nah, I'm gonna keep you, you know. Let's go, Nick.
Get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Piper, go. I don't fucking care where you go, honestly. Go to the beach. Go have fun at the beach. Nick, you want to get in some power armor?
Do something for you?
Get in some power armor, buddy.
Plan.
Go ahead, buddy. Get in the power armor. I'll let you get in my power armor. Go ahead, buddy. You deserve it.